What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. First things first, I gotta ask, how are you guys doing yet another week of lockdown? Because here I'm getting pretty over it, and by pretty over it, I mean I'm over it. I feel like every day I do this, or I do this, or I do this, and sometimes I do this. You know, wouldn't it be nice to be somewhere tropical right now? Like down in the Caribbeans and, somewhere where there's just so much sun. It's really hot, surrounded by beaches, lots of sunshine, some great drinks. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Where is this place, Jenny? Great question. Barbados. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, wouldn't it be cool to be in Barbados right now? Fun fact, do you guys know that Barbados is actually one of the smallest countries in the whole entire world? Hey, isn't that where Rihanna's from? Pretty sure that's where Riri's from. Hey guys, real quick, before I dive into more facts about Barbados and tell you about my time there, don't forget to subscribe. Got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I want to make sure you guys don't miss out. Cool? Yeah? Alright, subscribe. So, why Barbados, Jenny? Honestly, it was really random. My buds that I met in college, him and I were texting one day, and we were like, we should go on a trip. And we were like, all right, where? And we literally were just researching for weeks on weeks on weeks, just trying to decide where to go. And ultimately, we came across Barbados. We checked airfare prices. We checked how much a hotel would cost, how long we wanted to stay for, what the weather was going to be like there, what attractions there were. And honestly, we kind of just went for it. That's how we really decided it. All right, so what do I do in Barbados, Jenny? Great question. Basically, there's a lot of beaches here, so that's all you can really do. Just kidding. You can do snorkeling, you can go on boats, paddle boating, you can go surfing, boogie boarding, any water activity you guys can name up, this is basically where you can do it. There are tons of beaches. Literally, my buddy and I every day went to a different beach, and some days we went to two. Why go to the Caribbeans and not go to the beach? Just curious. But be prepared to be in the sun a lot. I mean a lot. These beaches literally are pure paradise though. Some of the best beaches there are Crane Beach, Dover Beach, Bottom Bay Beach, beach. There's just so many. The hotel we stayed at is called Butterfly Hotel, and there is a beach right outside of it. I called it the Butterfly Beach because I didn't know what other name there was to associate it with. But some days when we didn't feel like going to a different part of the island or checking out a different beach, we just went to the one that was right outside our hotel. We would just walk out and bam, it's right there. If you're gonna find yourselves in Barbados, guys, just please make sure you bring sunscreen, especially if you're there in the middle of the summer like we were. You're gonna get burned. I'm telling you, you're gonna get burned, okay? I don't burn. In my 26 years of life, I'm pretty sure I only burned twice before I went to Barbados. That's it. So make sure you bring sunscreen. Don't shower with warm water. Apparently that makes it worse. I learned that the hard way. So shower with cold water too. So what else can you do there? Well, if you're looking to surf, the east and south coast parts of the island offer the best waves for you to do that. During our research before we even went to Barbados, John and I found this place where you could actually rent surfing gear, and then you could just take it out to the beach for 8 hours a day, half a day, however time you wanted to rent it for. There are places that also offer lessons if that's something you're looking for. However, we were just, why not just teach ourselves, right? John rented a surfboard. I was a little scared, so I ended up renting a boogie board, but it was still a great experience. We went out to one of the cliffs, we walked down, left our stuff there, and we just went in the water and started paddling away. I think we were in the water for about 4 hours or so, and John was able to stand up 2-3 times while surfing, so not bad. The place that we were at, they had a lot of great waves, so it was really cool to paddle out in the water, and then when a big wave would come, it would bring me back to shore, and I would paddle back out. It was really exhausting. My arms hurt a lot. It was a really good arm workout. It was really cool. Another great thing about the place that we were at, where he was surfing and I was boogie boarding, is that there were a lot of sea turtles. So I actually got to swim with sea turtles, which is something that you couldn't actually book a tour to, and a boat will take you to go snorkeling or to find the best place for sea turtles. We just got fortunate and lucky enough that the place that we were at, there were sea turtles there at the time too, which was really cool. It was just so cool. The next thing that I feel like everybody knew except for me is that Barbados is basically known as the birthplace of rum. So any drink they have there, there's going to be rum in it for the most part. The distilleries there are really big. They have a ton because, again, it's the birthplace of rum. Another thing that Barbados is really known for is flying fish. It's one of their biggest dishes. And I remember before I went, John was like, we have to try flying fish. We have to try flying fish. And I was like, I don't even really like seafood. But we got there and we were walking around Bridgetown, and we saw like a stand. One of the places there was selling flying fish, like popular dish, and John was like, "We have to get it, we have to get it," and I was like, "Nah, I'm good." So he ended up eating it. He was a pretty big fan. Honestly, I'm not a really big fan of seafood or Caribbean food or just trying anything outside of my comfort zone, to be honest. I did try some like different foods, but I just wasn't really a big fan. Caribbean food's like not my favorite thing, so I didn't really branch out of my comfort zone and try too many things just because one, I didn't want to get an upset stomach, and two, again, I'm just not a big fan of trying new foods all the time. And we were there for an entire week, so I basically just ate things that I was pretty comfortable with and knew. I did try some new things, but for the most part, not too much. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you guys next time. Ooh, ooh. I feel like I always do this one, so doing new dance moves. Also, talking a lot makes me really thirsty. Oh yeah, that helped.